Alright, that one really quick. It's a little after the hour there. But, hi. Um, it's John. Welcome to Gaming Tribe Orbital. Let's go ahead and get started. Doesn't look like anybody's in Twitch right now, but hopefully there's people watching. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, standard disclaimer. GTribeOrbital is a volunteer project. Those involved in its creation and presentation are in no way professionally or contractually obligated or associated with Gaming Tribe or its sponsors. GTribeOrbital may contain opinions, views, and language of the host. These views and opinions are not necessarily the views held by Gaming Tribe, its management, staff, or its affiliates. Okay, let's jump into community growth. As of the last show, which was June 5th, there were 1,783,703 G-Tribers. And then today, this morning, and this number keeps going up in live time if you haven't noticed, there are 1,884,541 members of Gaming Tribe. That's up 10,000 members plus in the last month or so. And here's why. Woo! Doesn't that give you chills? Yeah, I love it. Okay, so the massive rebellion has begun. There are dozens of components from all of our sponsors being artfully, masterfully put together by the builders at AVA Direct, which is a previous sponsor of our community. Take a look at that list. Ooh, very good stuff. One of the most exciting pieces is the new AMD Radeon RX 480 graphics card, and each of the four beasts, there's not one, there's four of them this time, which is absolutely amazing. Total prize value over $10,000 for all four PCs, and I believe that does not include the graphics cards being given away as a secondary prize. So that's getting a lot of attention. Very, very awesome. Good stuff. And a Blu-ray player, which I would love to have. Ah, people left. Sad. Anyway, so updates and things over the last month that I wanted to go over. Yes, new webcam. That's nice. That was given to me by a very good friend of mine to continue doing projects such as this. That being said, GTV and GVoice, we recently had, and a lot of people noticed, the servers were upgraded. There were some hiccups and some slowness on the site. But GTV now supports 1080p video quality, which is really awesome. I had a great conversation last week with Erwin. Amazing quality. It compares to nothing. Nothing comes even close to the quality that we have for our GTV feed. And of course, that is available through U and UX God Mode membership subscriptions. Alright, so there was also a small, teeny tiny update to the Gaming Tribe Code of Conduct, previously known as the posting policy. So, of course, we've all read all the same stuff, and I didn't format everything quite the way I needed it to. Cut off the bottom of the page. Sorry. So, really, the biggest things are really just, I would think, normal posting behaviors for quality people. Uh, Status updates, discussion threads, and comments should be about kind of the most common topics we see on the site. There is a list of them at, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Anyway, you can check that out on Gaming Tribe. It's under your menu option on your main page. Don't post content that includes personal or third-party giveaways, contests, offers, promotions, spam, or solicitations of any type, and/or advertising. Don't post content that is sexually explicit and/or contains profanity or vulgar expressions. Don't post content that is insulting, abusive, or hateful and/or threatens or harasses others. Don't post content on subjects that are strongly obviously English is really hard on a day off. Divisive. Nope, that's totally wrong. Anyway, especially any topics that relate to politics or religion. Anything that's going to divide the community or those posting on it into one side or the other in extreme views, probably not a good idea. Don't impersonate any person or persons, or falsely state or otherwise misrepresent your affiliation with a person or corporate entity. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen. Don't post content that suggests illegal activity or contains illegal or unlicensed material. Just keep it clean, keep it nice, everybody's happy. The part that's cut off here down at the bottom of the page is repetitive or repeated violations of Code of Conduct sections 2 through 7 can result in the temporary or permanent ban from Gaming Tribe, which would make everybody sad. So, moving on, with the new RX 480 that is featured in the new giveaway, AMD's launched their Better Red campaign, and there's been a lot of excitement around this card. There have been complaints and what some people think is controversy, just some things that are problems with really almost any graphics card launch. You're going to see problems and people complaining, and pricing across the world is not going to always be the same in one country versus another. That, unfortunately, is not how the world works. We don't have the same universal pricing, but reviews are very good. Benchmarks are good. People can argue, oh, well, these benchmarks are done on this kind of system or on this kind of game, and it's not accurate. Well, you can say that about any benchmarks. You can say that about NVIDIA benchmarks on their cards. That, oh, they were with games that they're optimized for. Well, benchmarks are not. I hope nobody, I don't know, thinks that I'm weird saying this, but I take benchmarks as a guideline, kind of a tool for evaluation, not a this is concrete, this is law, this is how it is in everybody's system. Everybody's system's going to be different, speeds are going to be tweaked slightly. Overall, and PC World said it very well, AMD's fulfilled its promise on bringing high-end performance to the mainstream masses. Threw that in at the end. But the price to performance ratio is very, very good where the anticipated price is available. There are places in the world where import taxes and supply and demand pricing and everything changes so drastically, where what is a 4 gig $200 card in the United States is not quite that price somewhere else, unfortunately. I wish I could just, send them out and, take care of that for everybody. Oh, hey, it's Dot. Hi. Hi, the whole video thing, yeah, it's nerve-wracking. Talking with hands and all that, reading screens. Hello. Getting there, getting better. Format's changed, working on that. Hopefully everything looks good on your end. I only have the Twitch chat up on my phone. Alright, also other new things, new emoji. I don't know if anybody's noticed. It's small little things you might not always notice are oftentimes the most impactful or the most exciting for me. When you go to create a post or post a comment, you have the option of a little smiley face, and that will pull up all the available emojis for Gaming Tribe. Within the last few weeks, there have been added in to this list the power of attraction magnet, facepalm, kind of what I'm wanting to do right now a little bit. And Ninja's been added in, which is kind of cool. But this list is going to keep growing, which is always awesome. Okay, another super exciting thing, for me at least, is AVA Direct is going to be putting together these new grand prize computers. They're a previous sponsor of our community. They're also participating in the Intel Extreme Rig Challenge, where there are 12 builders, 12 companies similar to AVA Direct, that are building these extreme machines using an Intel PCI SSD and a brand new processor. Yeah, lots of stuff to think about when you're live and on the internet. Yeah, so brand new equipment from Intel that are featured in these rigs, and the top 7. So how we get to the top 7 out of the 12 is voting on Twitter every day for whichever company you like. Now, me personally, I've been voting every single day for AVA Direct. The top 7, so whoever has the top 7 most votes, are going to be featured at PAX Prime this year, and they will be giving away, I have to double check on this, but I believe they're giving away one of the 7 final builds, or you have a chance to win one of the 7 final builds. So I need to double check on that, and I'll post on it later, but there's some really nice projects being worked on. Some of them are being teased by some of the other companies, but AVA Direct, I don't think, has put anything out yet. I'm excited to see what they are working on and if they're going to go to the final 7, which is going to be so much fun. Okay. Oh, look, that's the end of my whole spiel. If anybody wants to hear my ramblings on of things, you can go ahead and comment. Very different structure was playing with some music DJing things, maybe adding some audio to the show. Might be able to eventually get to the point where I pre-record it and it doesn't look as silly for me. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good 4th of July weekend. For those who are here in the States, everybody else, hope you're having a good, safe weekend, because, weekends are good, safe weekends are better. Yeah, I will catch everybody on the interwebs then. Thanks for watching.